What's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
Hey everybody,
Y'all know this is here. This Bush,
I'm Lisa Lou.
and this is what's shaking with the Bushes. Uh, as you can see, if you can't see, you know, we got some goodies in the background. We rocking some goodies. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get into that in a minute. If y'all watching on what's this here? YouTube. I'm sorry about that. On the YouTube, you know what I'm saying? What's shaking with the Bushes? If you go subscribe and hit the ding, hit the bell, hit the boom, you can know what's going on in the room. I had to give y'all some bars, but we're gonna get into what we need to get into in a minute. Right now, we're finna go into what? The word of the day.
The real word of the day.
We coming out of
Word of God.
Yeah, we coming out of Leviticus. That's a weird name, but I like it. 19 and 15. Read. Ye shall do not unrighteous in judgment. Thou shalt not respect the person of the poor, nor honor the person of the mighty, but in righteousness shall thou judge thy neighbor.
You must be fair in judgment. You must not show special favor to the poor, and you must not show special favor to important people. You must be fair when you judge your neighbor.
Amen.
Amen.
So, you just want to go ahead and give them the rundown what we're going to all these. You know what I'm saying? Got this stuff going extra in the stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's do
Extra
it.
stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, basically, if you ain't seen the video, you know what I'm saying, I won a giveaway from,
Mr. Hey Now.
yeah. And, you know, he gave us a lot of stuff. And we're going to read the books, as you can see. You know, we got these books back here. You got like 4 of them, maybe 5. We got 4. You know what I'm saying? He gave us some hats, socks,
T-shirts.
T-shirts, yeah.
As you can see,
That one tough.
I swear for Lord.
I like that. That's what I
Yeah,
like.
I like it too.
You know what I'm saying? I like the hoodie too. The hoodie is hot. I'm burning up in this, but I'm gonna take it off in a minute. But you know what I'm saying? This is what he looked like. He got his dog, you know what I'm saying, and everything. If y'all
Who's that?
excuse me. Yeah. Excuse
like
that.
that
Yeah. EJ.
Wild,
and everything. So yeah, we wanted to give away. And
yeah, he is an author of 4 books. As you can see.
Very much so.
Yep. Damon Smith.
So, you know, we just gave him a shout out. We was like, hey, we gotta put the stuff on. We definitely do.
Yeah.
It's a must. We have to support black. Black supports black.
That's right.
And that's all it takes. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into this week.
So we have officially completed majority of our home projects, like the major stuff that we need to get done.
That's why y'all see this lighting so natural looking.
Yes.
Because, you know, we could easily just be like, but I ain't. You know what I'm saying? Because why? We got a door with the screen and everything else. So we got the door wide open, natural sunlight. You can see the radiance of our color.
Doing the old people stuff every morning, get up and open up the door just to look outside.
Because ain't nothing going on over here. And that's the beauty part about it. That is the beauty part about it.
That's what we did.
What?
Yesterday.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Before we get to that,
yeah.
The person who did the last project of the house, it was a black owned company, the Pad Construction.
Oh, yeah.
Incorporated.
Pad.
The Pad Inc. on Instagram. Look them up.
Yeah, he did a good job. You know,
Prompt.
On time.
Professional.
And you know that's what I'm on. That's what I'm always about. On timeness. If you on time, you already got an A in my book.
Yes.
Then you came in and did the job correctly. And you know what I'm saying? I'm a detail oriented person. It's just in my nature to be detail oriented. So, you know, he missed the mark on certain things because my eyes see things. Because I got a little background in certain things. I know what to look for and what not to. But anyway, I disregard that. They did good. He did good. He did good. And in the scale of 1 to 5, he get about a 3.7.
3.7?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do I dare ask why?
Yes. Because it's my business.
Okay, well.
I ain't gonna give everybody gonna never. It's not
Yeah.
such thing as perfect.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So I know that.
That's true.
You know, even with Miguel, that put I don't even know if his name Miguel, but I'm
That
calling him.
man's name is not Miguel.
I don't give a damn. He's a Miguel to me. First of all, and it's not, we're not gonna talk about that, but we're gonna get about to it. First of all, he charges a lot for one thing, and we swore up and down. We talked about two. Okay, boom, that's one thing. Then he took forever to get here. He didn't come on time. Took his sweet time.
And he took forever to respond to
Yes.
phone calls and text messages and stuff.
Yes. So with that being said, the work he gets after work he gets a 4, but the other half he gets a 2. So that averaged him out to a 2.5 in my book.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because you think about it, back in the day, how we grade schools graded us, right? A person you can have an A, and then you get one F, and it drops everything down.
It's over. It's over.
So there it is.
Man.
All right. So yeah.
Yesterday we went to our first HOA meeting, y'all. Listen, I didn't expect it to be what it was, and we were like the youngest of the bunch, low key. Like it was us and this other girl that was in there.
We were the youngest of the bunch. It wasn't no if, ands, buts. We were the youngest.
I felt the way.
And you can sense that the older people knew that a new wave was coming, but they was not ready for it just yet because they was complaining. Where we stay off the highway, our subdivision. It has a highway that's to a main artery highway of the county or of the St. Louis area, metropolitan area, right? So, and they don't want the wall built. Remember, these
like, it's like that big sound barrier wall type situation.
A sound barrier wall. So they don't want that built. But they gotta remember that, it's gonna be a lot more traffic coming through here. It's because they're gonna build
I'm supposed to expand something.
They probably
along the riverfront and the zoo preservation area they doing and something else along down there.
Yep.
So they have to accommodate that by widening the highway, which they just about done doing.
Right.
And the older people are upset that they're gonna build the sound barrier wall because
it's gonna depreciate.
They value their house.
Yeah, that word.
Yeah.
And so they was all in the hoopla about it and everything like that. But you gotta think about it. Times have changed. Old people keep up. I mean,
they got a plan for the long term. They're planning for the next 30-some years. They say. So it's like,
and y'all not guaranteed to be here the next 30-some years.
9 times out of 10, they probably.
Especially how old they was. Especially one 93-year-old lady was in there. You could tell she was older, boy, but she was suited and booted, boy. She came in her Sunday's best. Not Sunday's best. Her nightclub best.
That was the nightclub?
That's the nightclub outfit.
I thought it was going to be casual because, they usually dress casually most of the time.
Yeah, you could tell some people came in there dressed. Some people came in there just like, I'm just going to throw some clothes on, just going up here and see what they're talking about.
Everybody
they tried to attack the little police officer, man. And I was saving his life. I saved his life. I kept telling him, y'all attacking him now. Don't attack him.
Yeah, they
don't attack him.
Concerned about people speeding down the hill in the subdivision, and they were mad that the police officer wasn't writing tickets and whatnot. But if you're not there to see it,
can't do nothing about it. And if you see it, and then they were saying, if you see something, like my old thing, let's say it together, people. If you see something, say something. That's what they say, though. That's what they say, right? Then they're complaining about this house. They need to be knocked down. My ass stupid. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. And I admit that. So I said, just burn it down. Nobody will know.
I kept saying it.
Nobody will know. Nobody will know.
They was like, nah, you can't do that.
Y'all been trying to fight these people for how many years? I said 4 or 5 years trying to get these houses knocked down. Just get them burned down. Then when they burn down, they're going to have to come and get the fire department over it to spray it down. And then when they spray it down, they're going to have to tear it down.
Something. But I'm like, you got to be careful saying this shit out loud.
I know.
They'll
think I'll be the one that did it.
Yeah, we the first suspects. Number one.
And I ain't got
bushes over there said burn it. They did it.
No, we didn't do it. We didn't do that. I don't see nothing.
We was at home.
I was at home. I heard the alarms and things going off. No, I didn't, because I was asleep.
Right, we in the house whole time. She ready.
Yeah, I don't know nothing. Look, I don't know nothing. I ain't go to work the next day. But yeah, so that was pretty interesting, you know what I'm saying? Because they knew that we was new. Because they started walking around, asking questions and this and that and the other. They slowly made we were sitting in the back, in the
All
cut.
the way in the
You know what I'm saying? We was in the back, in the cut. You know what I'm saying? So they knew, because I was sitting behind the pole. So, but they were trying to make sure they see us. And like, who's those people back there?
Keep making eye contact with us and stuff. And just talking. It's just like, okay.
Yeah.
I envision myself as you when I get older, because they talked about how much money that they had on hand.
Yeah.
And I sat there, and when I was listening to all the stuff that the older people did and doing in the neighborhood, maintaining for 50 plus years, they're going to need every dime that they can get.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, it kind of opened my eyes, because at first it was like, what the fuck is y'all doing with this money?
Yeah.
What do y'all need with this money? Yeah, I see. You know what I'm saying? They talking about they got little street lights, but they ain't. I told them put street lights on every block. Every street need to have a street light.
Yeah.
You know, and we said we're gonna try to get on the board.
Might as well.
Bump it. We over here now.
Yeah.
Do something. We're gonna try to go find some bingo spots. And we're gonna go try to find us a home spot for church.
Yep.
Old
people
Yeah. But first we gotta find the bingo spot. First we gotta get in to the HOAs.
Okay, that's the number
We
one.
got to get in there first with them. Okay? Do some footwork or whatever we need to do.
Okay.
And then we find the bingo spots. Because if we get in the HOA, we then definitely find the bingo spots. For sure. Because they're going to tell us.
We can make our own bingo spot.
No, we can't. Where they going to go? Exactly. We need to find. No. You thinking too far ahead. Slow down. One step at a time. We's not doing that much. Remember, they don't get paid a dime. You forgot that part. That's the most important part. They don't get paid squat. Shoot. This one man, it was wild, okay? But
it ain't got nothing to do with me.
Yeah, nothing. So yeah, that was a good experience there, I think. And I think we should go. They and so how weird it was, the date it was, because usually it'd be around the time we go and have our anniversary.
Yeah,
but we wasn't paying the dues for the 3 years. Then we finally paid the 4th year, and it's like, boom, this is the date we're gonna have it on. So, y'all knew.
Yep.
Y'all had a big lump sum. Y'all had got a big lump sum come in, and let's change the date to it, because they always seem to miss it this day.
Yeah, let's expand.
I guess that's our conceitedness, though. We be thinking everything revolves around us. So that might be wrong. We might be thinking wrong. But the point is, we feel like the world revolves around us, but it don't.
They spent that lump sum money on that Chick-fil-A.
They had
hella snacks.
Listen, we went grocery shopping. We got at least $35 worth of back of stuff. At least $35.
We got, man.
Shoot, I got, look, if y'all was on YouTube, you see the snacks that I had got. Because I got, look, some chocolate chip muffins. I got like 2 of them. Yeah. Some honey buns. Some ding dong, like 3 of them. Some Capri Suns. Got like 4 of them. Yeah, it was some more stuff. Fruit cups, some Chick-fil-A. Got 2 of them. Some waters. Oh, yeah. People was looking at me like, then they was talking. And I'm getting up in the middle of the doggone talking. Went over there and racked up. I don't be giving a damn.
This ain't church.
Yep, and even if it was church, yeah, the spirit moved me.
Get up and get those snacks.
That's what I was saying.
That's what you do.
So let's continue. That was interesting. We had to just let y'all know that was pretty cool.
All right, we gonna jump on the bandwagon. We late, but we gonna actually talk about a trending topic.
Oh, here we go.
This episode, y'all. So the trending topics the last couple of weeks are: if a man doesn't pay all the bills and go 50-50 with his woman, he's not a man. Okay. Number 2, women refusing to go on to the Cheesecake Factory as a first date. And they had a whole list compiled of places that you can't go.
I know about the list. I heard about the list, so we ain't
Everybody know about that.
Yeah, we're gonna keep moving. Okay.
And what a guy is not responsible for sponsoring for his woman before marriage.
All right. I'm ready for this. Which
All
one
right.
you want to tackle first?
We're gonna tackle the first one. What's your take on the bill situation? How do you feel about going 50-50?
How do I feel about going 50-50?
Yeah.
It depends on the 50-50-50ness.
What
You know what I'm saying?
What
Like,
you mean?
for an example, right? Let's get closer. Let's pay attention. What I mean, I wasn't with you before you got that stuff. So don't expect me to pay that stuff. You see what I'm saying? Would you want to pay all my stuff?
So basically,
If I got a lot of
pay
stuff?
your bills and not pay my bills. And
That's
everything.
that 50-50. You still pay your shit. And I'm still paying mine.
Okay.
The only thing we're going to have to come together is when we get something together.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Like, apartment. That's a 50-50. But no. Why I say no? It's my mind thinking. My name could be on a lease. Right? You can stop paying.
And you still responsible.
And I'm still responsible for it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I say, with that being said, unless both of your names are on the lease,
Mm-hmm.
that's 50-50. But if my name is on it and you just move in, I'm still stuck with
gotta pay
paying.
the bill.
Or if you still paying, if you paying it
Mm-hmm.
and I move in, you still stuck with it.
Okay.
Ain't no, hell no. You had this problem before I came in. Now all of a sudden you think it's gonna be my problem and my responsibility.
Okay.
No. Mm-mm.
Okay.
So that's how I think about that one. But like, if y'all paying half on the car note, and like she'll pay the car note and you pay the insurance,
Okay.
you know, what's another thing they got? Okay, now let's get to this apartment situation, right? Say for example, my name on the lease, boom, and you move in. I say in the first week or so, I'm gonna be paying everything, but the second week, next 2 weeks, I'm be like, hey, yo, say fam, you got to come up with some money.
I gotta kick in on
You got
something.
to kick, you got, yeah.
Cause okay, my thing is this: being realistic. Like I want to get to the man paying all the bills scenario and shit, right? And like I remember, it was the two dudes on there bickering about it. And how the dude was like, "How do I pay all the bills and I only make like $14 an
Right.
hour?"
Mm-hmm.
In the day and age to be in, even if this is my opinion, I'm not all up in other people's pockets and shit.
Mm.
Even if both parties were making like $25 an hour,
Okay.
y'all still gonna be both putting in on everything at the end of the day. Like, okay, what person do pay all the bills?
Yeah.
Somebody else is gonna have to kick in with everything else. The
But-
miscellaneous, the luxuries.
That's if the person ain't selfish.
So she's basically, okay, the lady expect you to pay all the bills. You got to pay for the groceries. You got to pay for like the vacations and shit, the miscellaneous shit around the house. Are you responsible for decorations around the house too?
No, that's optional.
What about, okay, cosmetics?
And we talking about the man paying for everything, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
That's what I'm
optional.
trying to understand.
But everything else should have been optional.
Like, you got to pay for me to get my hair and nails done. and
That's
shit.
bullshit, but that should be optional. That's what they say.
That's what I'm trying to understand because I'm
understand.
just like, where's her money going?
Her pocket.
To do
Her
what?
girl nights out. Her outfits.
To go what? For the nights out?
For clothes. Her clothes. I'm just trying to think of a woman perspective because I ain't. But I would think this is the stuff that y'all would do if you were selfish. And you expect me to come in. But the thing is, though, see, that's the problem, though. The dude should have set boundaries in the beginning. He came in paying that shit. I'll pay this. I'll pay that.
Yeah,
Because
or-
she'll dance in the street. Well, I won't let you do this. You can't get no coochie if you can't pay for this bill. Or we can't go this if you can't pay. Well,
I thought that's
deuces.
what was going on lately.
Deuces.
Like, that's
Deuces.
what the chicks are expecting.
Deuces.
They out here gold digging and shit.
Deuces. Deuces.
So, yeah, I can't.
So what's the other one? What was the other one you said you had?
The other one, the first dates. Like, what's wrong with Cheesecake Factory? Or Applebee's?
What's what I'm trying to figure out. What's wrong with it?
Like,
I-
all
you
of the
know-
places.
My thing is, so what did they figure out what they want the first date to be?
That's what I want to know.
What do you
Like,
expect? So I guess the first date would be a conversation on the phone.
they supposed to go to Ruth's Chris or something.
You know what I'm saying?
Capital Grill, one of those really expensive restaurants.
No.
That's what they expecting.
No.
Is that right?
Well, if I'm doing all that, what you doing?
Looking cute and showing
No.
up. That's what they
Okay, well,
supposed to.
we seen the skit, bro. I showed you that skit of the bad niggas. Right? So flip the reverse then. Flip the reverse.
That's what it is. They gonna talk smack about the date if you go to Cheesecake Factory.
Well,
It's a
right.
problem.
That's what I'm so glad.
They gonna say you broke.
That's why I'm so glad. And I feel, in a way, I feel happy for the boy, both of them, because they kind of settled down and found their lane in the girls, hopefully.
Yeah.
And but when they get older, if they still gonna be trying to find out new ones, or are they gonna try to dabble in
They
new
probably
ones?
gonna experiment.
You know what I'm saying? And then let's move on, because that's a lot. These girls different. Okay. I don't like that one. That's crazy to me, because I'm used to going bowling. We can go, you know what I'm saying, come back to the house and whatever.
Like we went to Uncle Bill's for our first date.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like,
We just spent $24.
man, listen. Just in case it didn't work out, I ain't balled out.
Right. Like
If it don't work out, I'm not balling out.
look
They
that.
don't give a damn. She gonna look good on the outside, but it can stink on the inside.
I thought this stuff that was earned, like special occasions. But
I guess first dates are special. I don't know why, but I guess that's what they say.
people just want to be Instagram savvy and shit. They just want to post on the gram.
I know what it is. Everything's content.
Yeah.
If you make something or say something or do something or video something, it's pretty much, if it's stupid, dumb, or retarded, it's viral.
Yeah. That's it. Toxic.
If it's not realistic thinking, viral. Let's just trip off this week coming up, people. Trip off this week coming up and see what's the next be stupid trending topic. And I guarantee it's gonna be something of those categories. Guarantee it. But you know, we too real. That's why we have 9 views. 9 people in our family, because they know the realness. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being straight up 100. Can I be 100 all the time? I just be trying to let y'all know what's on my mind. That was Slight Boys.
Yeah, it was.
But we gotta tighten up, people. Y'all ain't even comment no more. Y'all ain't sharing no more. Y'all barely even telling the people, tell a friend to come on in and get what's shaking with the bushes. You know what I'm saying? There's some more bars right there too. Golly, I'm on fire. Call the fireman. Let's continue on to the next thing, ma'am.
So just the last thing is
All
just
right.
about the sponsorship stuff now. Like
We need
basically they made it sound like the man is not supposed to pay for anything at all for a woman that he's interested in.
Well, slow that again. Slow that again.
There was a list compiled by the guy that said that a man should not pay for a specific list of items for a woman if they're dating and like not married.
Oh, yeah. That's back to the beginning of the question though, too, you think about
Yeah,
it.
it is. So they're saying no sponsorship for anything.
No.
Period.
Like I said in the beginning, if you came in with your own BS, you keep your own BS. Don't expect me to come out my pocket.
So I guess my question is like, when did they decide to take a stand? Because y'all been doing shit before that. You know what I'm saying? Some guys still do.
Yeah. But I think it's getting more abundant and blatant. That's why it's being a stand. And dudes are seeing that they want to be more than just a dollar sign. They seeing that, oh, we can be emotional at times when it's giving. if you are that person. Me, I don't give a damn. If I'm having a problem, I'm gonna let it rip toilet tissue. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it is. It's a different day and age too. I think we in. Dudes are starting to realize like, dang, chicks making more money than we are. Why I still gotta spend mine and she keep hers?
That's what it is. Like, oh hell no.
You know what I'm saying? I almost feel like I'm attacking my wife a little bit here. So let me calm down.
I don't feel like that.
You know what I'm saying? Because I sponsor a lot of stuff around here. A lot.
Because I'm the wife in the end. And it's not a girlfriend status anymore. That shit's done.
Yeah, I know that.
I'm way about it. Like,
but
because we sponsor each other.
Well, I take the most of the sponsorship then, I guess you want to call it. If you want to say, you know what I'm saying, if we sponsor each other.
Because the shit you want is expensive. You have
but yours not? You, listen, I'd rather take on, okay, we're finna break this down. Finna get to this. I'd rather take the whole lump sum than nickel and dime the lump sum. Because you nickel and dime the lump sum, you're going to spend more in the end. If you already know what the bulk is, boom, that's what it is. Nickel and dimes is always surprises. Surprise! Surprise!
Surprise, surprise.
And that's not fun. Surprises are not fun when you're older.
Surprise, surprise.
Surprises are not. I realize that too, people. Surprises are not fun anymore. They're not fun. I have to know what the hell going on. I have to know. Don't. I need to know what's going on for my birthday. I need to know what's going on with menu.
Wait.
I need to know what's going on with everything.
Surprise,
It's got to be. It can't be.
Did you like it? Like.
Yeah, but listen, you're not understanding. This levels to surprises. We got surprises that's like, oh, I didn't know you was gonna do that. Surprise, oh, and we got surprises like, oh. You see what I'm saying?
Well, it's a surprise to you. It's a surprise to me.
That's like that one thing my cousin sent me out, video, talking about how different ways of saying "I." We ain't gonna get into that, but we gonna get into this how surprises are, and I don't like them. Mm-hmm. But back to where the men thing is, where dudes, we just took a stand. We realized that women are taking advantage of the women, femininity. Yeah.
I hope I said it right.
Oh, I couldn't. So that's what it is.
I guess I get it.
The woman empowerment thing.
I guess.
It's out of hand. It's like a forest fire now.
What, women empowerment?
It's a forest fire. Forest.
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that? Are you seriously asking what's wrong with that?
Yes.
Forest fires are dangerous. They're out of control and have no way of direction.
See, and that's the thing.
That's what's going on.
That's the problem. It's like gender against gender out here in the world.
It is.
And
because it's no equal. We don't think the same.
We don't.
Women think A to 7. Men think A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
That was funny. 8 to 7.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Oh, man.
I'm just trying to get an understanding so you get an understanding.
I get it too. Like that comedian guy, he made it very.
And that's why I referred that from.
It's hard to convert female communication to male communication. Sometimes. Yes.
And then they messed around and gave y'all more power. It's like, so where does it end?
What you mean they gave us more power?
Like, I'm going to go back to their reference, the forest fire. Forest fires are non-controllable and have no sense of direction.
See, that's where y'all come in. Y'all supposed to help give us directions sometimes. Like, that's where we have to learn how to take direction.
But if we're trying to give the direction and you're not, let me say, I'm trying to tread correctly now. If you're not trying to, or you're not willing, let's not say try anymore. If you're not willing, because we're past try. If you're not willing to take the direction I give you, how? How?
Well, I don't know.
But
We have to figure out how. We have to just do it.
this is the question I got, people. Okay. This is what I want. This is what we're gonna put as a real. I think we should put this question as a real. How can the man help the woman? That's that. General as hell. Yes.
How can the man
Help the woman. If she's already a forest fire, how?
Well, I guess we gonna get up out of here because I don't even.
That's what I'm saying. How can us as the male, if you're the female, and you're running around like a forest fire, out of control, and no direction, burning everything you come across, how do you expect the male to control that if you don't have no?
The male has to have the ability to know how to stop the forest fire. Like, you have to be able. I feel like your job is to help keep the woman in check. She's not supposed to just be out of control. Like, that's what.
And that's where we're at in the world. The women are out of control,
Well, I can't help.
and the
that.
men lost control.
Like, that's how you feel?
I ain't lost shit.
Okay,
But
then.
I'm saying the world as a general, like how things are going. They talking about women don't want these first dates and stuff. When did women get to choose where the dates go? Most of the time, it's hard for women to be undecisive.
We don't know where the fuck to go. That's exactly.
This undecisiveness. So it's like, where is all this other stuff coming from now?
I have no idea. I don't know where these women came from.
See, that's
Back in my day, I used to appreciate, like, when you and me got together, the fact that I got picked up for the first date, that you got out the car, knocked on the door to greet me. You walked me to the car. You drove us on the date and paid for the food. Like,
that's what I'm talking about. The women now don't want that. Chivalry is dead.
like, it's dumb. It makes no sense.
Look, I'm gonna tell you how I know for a fact chivalry is dead. I held the door for a chick the other day. I forgot what store it was going. I think a legal store. Normal. She kind of was like stood behind me, like she wanted me to walk through it first. Yes. Let that soak in.
I don't know where these girls came from.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. I don't know anything anymore.
Girls or dudes, and dudes or girls.
Like,
Let that one sit in your brain too.
I didn't realize how masculine
Yes.
the women have become.
Yes, they are very masculine. These generational now. Yep, because why? Like that comedic said the other one, he said millennials are soft. We were the ones that raised kids not to lie to them.
That was shit. Look, that wasn't us.
I mean,
that was
yeah,
some white
we
people
did,
shit.
and then we weren't allowed to put our hands on them. They don't know what physical, not necessarily abuse, but physical.
Discipline.
There it is.
Yeah.
Doing something, getting popped for something you did, and you don't have to do it again.
I don't see what's wrong with it. There's
So,
nothing wrong with it.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. That's basically what is going on right now. The women are masculine and the men are feminine.
That's the.
I said it. I mean, I said it. I try to be 100 with y'all. I try to be as transparent as possible. You know what I'm saying? I try to be me because that's the only way we know how to be. So if you don't like things we say, I don't know what to tell you, man. This is from our perspective. So just take it as a grain of salt. But
almost 37 years, 40 years plus years of the things that we've seen.
Yep.
Take a shift.
Mm-hmm.
After struggling the whole time to go in the right direction, but it's still shifting to something that's just not. It ain't right.
It ain't right. So
ain't
I don't know, but
it's no balance to the shit.
Hope we get better. Yeah. Hope these kids start seeing that, you know what I'm saying, more people or us as adults start seeing, hey, let's start sharing, talking about this situations, what's going on, not being in the dark about it. Let's come together. Mm-hmm. Let's bring these older generation of people in, get them off their high horses and bring them down to earth and let them know, hey, this is a problem. Give us your wisdom so we can pass it on to these kids because we're the barrier.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's it in your brain too. Well, all right, y'all. We finna get out of here?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Go run up Bush with a brush.
That's
I still got something coming on. It's something coming up real soon, too.
That's right.
Real soon. Deuces.
Later.